Now, people are on the internet talking about Amber Heard was doing coke in court. Y'all let me know what you think.
Johnny Depp won his defamation case against Amber Heard, but also won over the public. The main consensus over every social media platform is Amber Heard is lying, followed immediately by Johnny Depp is a victim. These allowed clickbait headlines and bait misinformation to be spread. It is easy to get caught in the middle of this, and it becomes impossible to separate the false from the truth, even if you don't believe Amber Heard. Here are the 9 myths the internet completely made up about Amber Heard. Number 1. Heard was sniffing cocaine while on the stand. Many people on Twitter speculated that a video of Heard on the witness stand in which she's placing a tissue to her nose in fact showed her using cocaine while she testified. Since she was high at Coachella in 2016 and has spoken about her parents' substance abuse, for many this means she is in fact sniffing coke. The tweet was liked by more than 200,000 people and shared by more than 30,000 people. The allegation was made by Mike Cernovich. However, it's highly doubtful that Heard was actually under the influence of cocaine when testifying in court. When she blew her nose, it's possible that she was just feeling nostalgic because she is reliving sad events. Yet the incident was discussed in various TV shows across the internet, such as the Joe Rogan Experience, making the event even more believable.
You're seeing it all play out in court. Like, you're seeing all the crazy come out.
Number 2. Heard stole lines from the film The Talented Mr. Ripley. Many memes and posts on social media accuse her of plagiarizing from the 1999 film The Talented Mr. Ripley when giving her testimony against her ex-husband Johnny Depp. A Twitter user wrote, "Remember the movie The Talented Mr. Ripley? Well, yesterday, Amber Heard got on the witness stand and repeated these lines word for F word." According to a number of tweets, Amber's testimony bears a striking resemblance to a line from the 1999 film starring Matt Damon, Jude Law, and Gwyneth Paltrow. It was this passage in particular that was supposedly ripped off by Heard while referring to her ex-husband. The thing with Dickie, it's like the sun shines on you and it's glorious, and then he forgets you and it's very, very cold. When you have his attention, you feel like you're the only person in the world. That's why everybody loves him so much. It's worth noting that none of this is true according to the fact checkers such as AP News.
It felt like a warm glow.
It's like the sun shines on you.
Although there is considerable overlap, the text has not been copied exactly. And anyway, she is an actress. When expressing herself, she is more likely to quote a movie than a politician's speech. Number 3. Heard was acting/overacting. One of the more popular urban legends is that Amber Heard's moves are simply over the top.
Because, God, did he just hit me? No, I didn't want to leave him. I didn't want this to be the reality. I didn't want to have the man I was in love with.
Others questioned her sincerity since she was sobbing as she described how she had been abused, including being pushed against a wall and being threatened. Suddenly she looked exhausted, then she just smiled. As a result of this, people began to suspect that it was all a performance. Even though Depp is in the same line of work, his gestures, when moved by emotion, aren't scrutinized to the same extent. By the way, do you think she's overreacting? Let us know in the comment section down below. Number 4. Depp has never shown any violence before. Johnny Depp has a reputation for being a gentle person who would never resort to violence in any situation. This, however, is clearly not the case. A few times he had to use physical force to get what he wanted. In 1989, he was arrested for assaulting a security guard after the guard tried to get people to leave Depp's hotel room due to noise complaint. In 2018, he punched a crew member while shooting City of Lies. He is currently being sued for this. His first wife, Lori Ann Allison, was paid over $1 million to stay quiet after he left her a vile message. Actor Jennifer Grey, who dated Depp in 1989, recently wrote in her memoir that Depp would be crazy jealous and paranoid about what I'd been up to while he was gone. When it comes to accusations of abuse, Winona Ryder has also spoken out, claiming he used to smash everything. Another ex, actor Ellen Barkin, testified in the libel case that he threw a wine bottle at her. Johnny Depp may not have abused Amber Heard, but he is clearly not an angel. He is a flawed individual, just like Amber Heard. It is good to remind everyone of that. Number 5, the UK libel case was a sham. Due to the fact that Depp filed a libel suit against The Sun in the UK after the publication said he was a wife-beater, there is a common assumption that this new case should be examined with a clean slate. In the UK case, the judge ruled in favor of the publishing and stated that 12 of the 14 complaints of domestic abuse were accurate. Those who support Johnny Depp claim that the original case was unfair and lacked evidence and that it should not be brought up at this time. In comparison to previous events, this one is being televised to the entire world. Number 6. Heard has a history of abusing her partners. Heard has been accused of being aggressive with all of her ex-partners, although the only incident you'll be able to find is when she was arrested over an altercation with her ex, Tazia Van Ree. A police officer testified via a live video feed that she had seen Heard and her then-partner Tazia Van Ree get into an altercation at a Washington airport, where she was then working with her partner at the time. Van Ree afterwards released a statement claiming that the incident had been misinterpreted. She explained 2 homophobic individuals found out Heard and Van Ree were a couple and reported Heard for grabbing Van Ree's arm. Heard was arrested and quickly released. The two are still friends, and she is very supportive of Amber Heard. You would not do that to someone who abused you, right? Number 7. Heard's tape of Depp made it clear she intended to file a claim against him. There are video recordings, photographs of bruises, and phone recordings secretly made by Heard. Many, especially Depp fans, believe she had planned this from the beginning. However, any person claiming to experience domestic violence would obviously want to record the abuse for proof, especially against someone as famous and much loved as Johnny Depp. How can she back up her claims any other way? Also, make sure to write your thoughts on these myths in the comment section. Number 8, she is obsessed with Johnny Depp. Every detail of the trial was being discussed by social media users, even down to the outfit selections. Social media users accused Depp's ex-wife of employing an unorthodox courtroom strategy, copying her ex's outfits to try and get inside of his head. Amber Heard is playing mind games with Johnny Depp by copying his outfits in court, someone alleged on Twitter. Depp showed up to the first day of the trial on April 11th in a gray suit and Gucci tie with a B lapel. The following day, Heard was seen wearing a nearly identically colored getup to the courthouse, and on April 13th, she donned a similar tie and B bauble. The actress followed suit again on April 19th, after rocking a similar ponytail to the one her ex-husband had worn the day before. Heard did copy some of Depp's outfits, but they could be an explanation to this. Her masculine outfits worked as a counterbalance to the more artistic image Heard would normally give off as an actress. She did not necessarily wear it for a stunt or to provoke Johnny Depp. Why? Because the kind of clothes they both wore symbolize adulthood, trust, and maturity. It is a strategy to wear clothes that add credibility to your images. However, people in Johnny Depp's camp probably won't accept this explanation. It is perfectly reasonable. It is impossible to prove Amber Heard's ulterior motives, so any explanation can be put forward in this case. What is the final myth that keeps getting repeated? Stick around to find out. Number 9. Amber's PR team is working overtime to improve her image. Amber was accused of attempting to enhance her public image through the assistance of a public relations firm. However, utilizing the services of a public relations firm is nothing new. Every celebrity, even Johnny Depp, engages in this practice. TikTok hashtags like Justice for Johnny Depp have been seen more than 3 billion times on the video sharing platform. Additionally, there are now over 3 million signatures on a petition calling for the replacement of Amber Heard in Aquaman 2. And it worked. According to reports, Warner Bros. Pictures seriously considered deleting the actress's scenes from Aquaman 2. The move was supposed to help keep any negative press away from the movie. After the unfavorable press surrounding her during her trial against Johnny Depp, Heard has sacked and replaced her crisis management firm with a new public relations firm. She was frustrated with her story not being told effectively. And Johnny hired a big PR team as well, without which he probably wouldn't have won the PR war. Depp has mainstream appeal, and his fame far outweighs her. The savvy PR team behind the actor made sure to capitalize on the public's fondness for his films, and by extension, for the man himself. Much of the public took his word as the truth, and Amber Heard was seen as the villain no matter what. Conservative media, such as the Daily Wire, spends thousands of dollars on social media ads to promote negative articles about Heard and positive articles about Depp. One of the ads that has been running promotes an article titled "The Attempted Character Assassination of Johnny Depp." Conservative political commentator Candace Owens, who has more than 5 million followers on Facebook, promoted the ad on her page. She captioned the sponsored post with, "I hope Johnny Depp bankrupts Amber Heard with his lawsuit. It has been absolutely ridiculous to see what that woman has been allowed to do because she flew under the radar of the Me Too movement. Amber Heard is the perfect example of what I refer to as toxic femininity." A dislike of the Me Too movement may play a big part in the hate against Heard. It was perfectly understandable for Amber Heard to try to defend herself against all this and hire qualified people to help her do that. Most people will do the same. If the urban legends about her are overdone, some of the accusations against her have some truth to them. While we are not picking sides, some of these myths make it difficult. For those of us who are just on the quest for the truth, what do you think about these myths? Do you think some of them could hold at least some truth? Let us know in the comments section. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.